Hi everyone, this is Sarah Rudolph with Vital Life Physical Therapy and Wellness in Longview, Texas. On the wellness side of my business, I try to encourage people to work on eating healthier and feeding their bodies from the inside versus just working on the outer physical health with exercises and stretching and so on, because what we put into our bodies really affects our ability to operate on a daily basis. So I thought today I would let you know what I am putting in my smoothie. Been working on adding more greens to my smoothies lately. So this morning I am making a blue and green smoothie. As you can see, I have already put some ingredients into my Ninja blender here, which is a great gift that my husband gave me, and I really like it once I learned how to use it. Not that complicated, but the lid has a special safety feature that got me in the first couple of times I tried using it. So what I have in the bottom are some blueberries, which I have the rest of them in the container over here. And then I have added today some frozen blackberries. We went blackberry picking as a family a few weeks ago. Picked a huge basket of them, so I just put a whole bunch of them in the freezer so that we wouldn't waste what we had picked. So I'm going to add the rest of those frozen blackberries in there, and some frozen fruit actually really helps to increase the freshness in your smoothies, as well as some ice cubes, of course, but the frozen fruit really helps, especially if you've got something that isn't frozen. For example, sometimes I'll use bananas, and then your smoothie is a little bit on the warm side if you don't add ice. So I like to add some frozen blueberries or frozen blackberries. I have also put some zucchini slices in there today. Got these great huge zucchinis from a neighbor of mine that grew them in her garden. So in the past I have used smaller zucchinis from the store that have really thin skin, so I've just chopped them with the skin. This one, being homegrown, has possibly a little bit of a thicker skin, so I did use my peeler to just peel off some of the skin. Left some of it because that's going to really be good to add some roughage, which is great for digestion. So I've got a few slices in there already. I think I'm going to just quickly slice up a couple more humongous chunks. That's how big the slices are, as big as my mouth. So I'm going to add those in there. And I've already added my Greek yogurt. I'm out of smoothie powder, which I sometimes add, but the Greek yogurt really adds protein, and this brand I like because it just seems to be really thick and it gives it a rich, smooth texture to the finished smoothie. So I've added my yogurt in there already, about 4 tablespoons or so. You can add as much as you like. Then I like to also add some dolomite powder, which is a really easy and cheap way to add some calcium and magnesium to your diet, which we all know is really good and important for bone health. So just a sprinkling, about a teaspoon or so, maybe a little more. It does give it a little gritty texture if you use too much of it. So you don't be too generous with your dolomite powder. So that's that. And then I'm going to add some fresh mint leaves. I have some mint growing crazy outside my back porch, and it dies down in the winter time, so I don't really care about pruning it back during the summer. But some fresh mint leaves really add a little bit of punch to the flavor. And you'll find that spinach and zucchini really don't have very strong flavors in your smoothie, so the mint just really does add a little bit of flavor. And then I normally add some almond milk, or you can just use filtered water. I'm gonna add some almond milk here. Whoops, not too much, otherwise it'll be too liquidy, and I like my smoothies to have some substance. And also just for a little bit of added sweetness, because there's really no sweetness in the zucchini and the spinach, a little bit in the blueberries, I'm gonna add some of this great Simply Balanced organic orange peach mango juice that I found at Target the other day. So I'm gonna add a bit of that just for some sweetness. And I think I've pretty much added everything. I'm gonna grab some ice cubes, because it's not a whole lot of the frozen blackberries. So I think I'm gonna add a bit of ice cubes for some extra coolness. And in goes my ice. And then I'm gonna pop on the lid. So this has a great locking feature, and you gotta line it up, and that way, you know, kids can't get into it if you don't want them to get into it. So that is great. Another thing I really like about this Ninja blender is that it comes with individual serving things. So I'll show you that. So here, if you just want to make a smoothie for one person, you will stick your ingredients into this cup, and it has a great little maximum fill line. So don't fill it beyond that line, because if you do, it leaks out of the top. You put this attachment on it, and then you actually screw that into the place of this, and you whip up your individual serving, top it upside down again, take that off, and then you just put your travel lid on, and off you go. If you're on the way to work and you don't have enough time to sit at home and drink it, you can just take this in your car and use that. So I'm gonna see if I can pause the video right now, because the blender is gonna make a lot of noise. Well, not sure about pausing, so just block your ears if this is too noisy for you. We're gonna pulse it first. Okay, probably need to do it a little longer, but I'm just gonna quickly give it a taste. This is the first time I've done a live cooking style video, so a little bit scattered here. Let me grab a teaspoon. Great purple flavor, as you can see, from the blackberries. Really good. The ice needs to be mixed up just a little bit more. I have the smoothness of the Greek yogurt. Could maybe add a little more juice for some added sweetness. Tastes great. I'm making this for both my husband and myself this morning. It's almost 1.5 liters. So we'll have a good, 750 ml cup to each one of us. So that will be great. So I just wanted to give you this idea for a really healthy, yummy, delicious smoothie. Almost no cleanup, literally just the blender, the cups or glasses that you're gonna pour your smoothie into, the cutting board that I chopped my stuff on, a knife, a spoon, a peeler, and the spoon from the yogurt. That is all the cleanup, and that's what I love about making smoothies, because I don't like wasting time on cooking or cleaning. I have more important things to do. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I will post a link to the Ninja, which you can get on Amazon, in the comment section. I would love for you to try this or something similar and let me know how you like it. Again, this is Sarah Rudolph with Vital Life Physical Therapy in Longview, Texas, helping you stay healthy and live a life of fullness and good movement.